Welcome everyone to our webinar, Power of Automation in Youth Work. My name is Jakub Spiszak. I will be your host, trainer. Today will be hopefully very practical webinar. I have to do disclaimer, it's not about AI, although Ralph all the time presents it as AI. Ciao, Ralph. AI and automation are two different things. We will explain how. Also, if you wonder, I have two screens that that's why my eyes are going all around the place. Of course, I made a very difficult technical setup, so a lot of things can go wrong. Plus, I was sick. If I start coughing out of nothing, give me a few seconds, it should stop. If not, we have a problem, but let's go with it. I'm very glad to say that we meet here thanks to European Union and Erasmus Plus project and AHA Liechtenstein. Ciao, Miriam, who is representing AHA Liechtenstein. So this project is funded through small-scale partnership among European nations, specifically of partner platform network. I'm sorry. So yes, this webinar is funded by Erasmus Plus. Today's agenda, if everything goes well, it's 60 minutes. If we need more time, we need more time, but we will try to cover the core in less than 60 minutes. I have done this webinar several times before. It's possible, especially if we have not so many people in here. The problematic part is, of course, trying automation on your own, but we will go through it on by ourselves. So my name is Jakub Spiszak. I work in Youthful Years, that's a youth organization focusing on non-formal education for young people. But while I was doing digital education of young people, I discovered automation, and I believe it's very undiscovered and very powerful tool that youth workers or youth organizations should employ in their organization. Before we start, I have a quick poll for all of you. In the chat, please write, for sentence, I feel ready to automate tasks. Where do you see yourself on a scale from 1, I absolutely agree, to 5, I absolutely disagree. So 1 is I'm ready to automate, I just need a bit of inspiration, but I know a lot already. 5 is I'm here today to discover what automation even is. So please write just a simple number in our chat. Okay, Francisco, thank you. Okay, let's. Francisco, you can write new number. 1 is, I know what is automation. I'm ready to automate. I am competent. 5 is, I'm here to discover what it even is. I don't even know what I don't know. Little bit of cultural joke. Francisco, you're from Spain. Do I remember correctly? In Slovakia, when we don't know where we are, if we are lost, we say that we are in Spanish village. So that's, I don't know how Slovakia came with this. Okay, Ralph, 0.5. 0.5, okay. If I start coughing and I cannot stop, Ralph will take over. Okay, this is just a poll for me to understand where we are and how fast to go. Guys, I will be using a lot of technical terms that are very natural for me. If something is unclear, raise your hand, write in chat, interrupt me, ask questions. It's completely okay. It's necessary, I would even say. So we have some learning objectives for today. After today, you should be able to define some automation concepts. Identify tasks in your organization so suitable for automation. You should be able to configure very basic automation workflow. If you don't know what does that mean, you will discover today. And today we will try this very fancy implement email and communication automation systems. Means that you will be able to create automation around email responses. Attitudes. I will try to spark in you this problem-solving mindset when it comes to repetitive tasks. Develop confidence in selecting and implementing appropriate automation tools. We will talk about which tools you can use and how. So we will have this very brief overview. Hopefully you will develop a curiosity about this topic, and you should be able to evaluate which process to automate in your organization or not. Now, task for each one of you, either on paper or on your phone in some notes or something. I want you to think for a moment and write down boring, repetitive tasks from specifically your work. While you are thinking, I will be talking. If I'm bothering you with my talking, you can mute yourself for a minute, but I will explain what I mean by boring and repetitive. Repetitive means it's the same thing over and over and over again. I'm sending the same email Monday morning, let's say, or I'm sending the same response by email to this and this question or something, like you just copy paste the answer. That's the repetitive task. Or I'm downloading every month this and these files, putting them there. This is the repetitive. It's happening on a regular basis. Osman is joining us. So repetitive on daily, monthly, weekly, half yearly basis, just the repetition has to be there. If it happens once, it's not repetitive. And by boring, I mean something that you do not enjoy. If at your work you are brewing coffee every morning, it's repetitive for sure, but if you enjoy, it's not boring, okay? So we are not trying to automate tasks that bring you joy or some value or something. We are trying to automate tasks which I call them stupid tasks. I'm sorry for my language, but it's a task that doesn't require a lot of brain capacity. Okay, you should have at least 1, 2, or 3 tasks written down. We will work with them a bit later. Keep them somewhere. So now we will cover a bit of theory regarding automation. So automation is creating systems that perform tasks with minimal human intervention. Okay. I'm not saying no human intervention because it's good to have human in the loop, as it said. But it's basically a system that works almost on its own in the background. I will try to use as many examples as possible today. You probably bought a ticket in your life, like flight ticket or train ticket or something online before, and you receive a boarding pass, you receive the ticket, there is your name. You are aware that it's not some person typing all the data in PDF and sending you email, right? Like, it's automated somehow. So we are trying to create those systems. Of course, not so complicated, but systems like that. Let's try. Let's try how it works from both sides, from user and from administrator side. Please scan this QR code with your phone. I will also try to, just give me a second, I will also share it in chat, but you should be able to do it with your phone. So what are we doing now is showcase of automation. So I need you to fill in the registration form. It's super easy. It's your name, surname, and email. Fill in the registration form, name, surname, and email. There is not much else. Okay, Ilya, Francisco, I see you in the systems already. Okay, okay. Now, imagine that this is a registration form for a workshop in your organization or some event that you are doing on a repetitive base, you know, so like you are doing workshops every week, every month or something. Now, with single tap of a button, you should receive email as we speak on email that you entered in the registration form. As you can see, it's nicely formatted email. It contains your data. So Miriam should receive email addressing you as Miriam, Francisco as Francisco. As you could see, I wasn't typing anything. Meanwhile, I just clicked one button. We will look in the background soon. Let's see. Yes. Okay, so yes, Miriam, thank you for sharing in the chat. Exactly that. You can see that it's nicely formatted. It contains data. It's not just plain email. Thank you, dear. Thank you for registration. See you there and there, but it's more personalized. It's nice. And it was done super quick. Now, you imagine that we are doing some amazing activity. Participants are having fun. What should they receive? Any guess? What do you give to participants after some training course or workshop?
Certificate?
Yes, Miriam. Is there a chance that any of you who are here today did certificates in a way that you have some template and you started copy pasting name, surname into some template, exporting them one by one, putting them to some folder, then you are sending them by email by opening separate emails, trying to match. Yes, Miriam. Is it enjoyable activity? No, it's not. And on average, let's say it takes 5-10 minutes for one participant. Let's say, if you have nice template and if you know what to do. Imagine your organization is doing hundreds, thousands of participants each year. This is wasted time. Sorry, I clicked wrong button, but of course, with every technology comes technical difficulties. Just give me a second. So it's working now. If you check your emails again, you should receive thank you email. Thank you for participation with a, let's say, beautiful, according to me, certificate with your name, surname. Don't mind the data. They are just random. I'm not keeping them up to date. But you could see I didn't click much. Every one of you received personalized certificate. Now we will try to see how it works in the background. I need to hide some personal information to not get lawsuits. Just a second. Okay, so yes, this one. You can see This is the registration form where I gathered your information. So we have Ilya, Francisco, Miriam, Emma, Osman, and this is me with a typo. And this is the platform that we use. Can you see make.com? You should see the, yeah, okay. So here we have a process called confirmation email. I will be explaining this in detail later, don't worry. But basically here you see three modules. One is watching new rows, one is sending email, and one is updating a row. So here we have the data. Here we click run once. As you can see, it's running. You should receive again email because I deleted the data, but basically here you can see that it's getting done. So not only the automation is running, but I am also having status update, so I know what is happening. It's not completely in the background. I want to have control of the process as well. So here you see confirmation. I will not do the certificates again because this takes some time. That's why I was talking in between quite a lot. And now let's try follow-up email. Thank you plus certificate link. So here we see that it's getting done. Easy as that. Okay, if this is the first time you saw this platform, don't worry. I know it's confusing. You don't know what was happening. We will explain all of this. This is just to show you that there is no coding happening. You don't need to know any coding language. You don't need to have any IT education. It's beautiful graphical interface, and later we will create sorry. A little bit later, you will create your own automation, so you will have a hands-on experience. I will be guiding you. But it's beautiful, it's graphical, it's, let's say, simple, plus there is some AI chatbot in case you don't know and you need help. Okay, let's go back to our presentation. Yes, so we will finish the theory in, let's say, 10 minutes. I will be talking, then we will have some Q&A part, and then we will try our own automation. That's the plan for today. Examples of what can be automated. You already saw registration confirmation. Certificates can be automated. Spreadsheet management. If you are updating some spreadsheets on a regular basis with some data and it's repetitive, it can be automated. Email reminders. Sorry, Johannes is joining us. Welcome, Johannes. So if you need to plan some, again, nice reminders, personalized emails about upcoming events or something that needs to be done in the future, you don't have to be at a computer all the time. You can plan it and automate it. File backup, if you don't know what it is, I highly suggest to discover the necessity of backupping online files in your organization. And it can be automated. Reporting, if your organization has some nice workflows when it comes to reporting, reports can be automated as well, especially for repeating activities. Creating documents from templates. We will talk about templates a bit later more, but in case your organization has templates, in case your organization doesn't have templates, your organization should have templates. And once you have templates, then the work can be much more easier. And calendar management as well. Reminders, automatic events. What we are trying to solve in our organization, because we have quite complex a lot of applications. And now how it works is I plan event, I put it in calendar, I put it in MS Teams calendar, I put it into spreadsheet, I put it there, and like it's very complicated. So we want to simplify and automate this as well. Plus the things that you wrote down, the boring repetitive tasks are very probably examples of things that can be automated. After our webinar, you will receive this presentation with this decision tree about what to automate and what not. Let's go through it. Physical papers. When we talk about automation, we talk about the process or workflow that can be automated. We will explain that as well. If there is any physical paper in your workflow, in your process, do not automate. First, eliminate the physical paper and then automate. Automating with papers is extremely hard. So we move with no, we don't have physical papers. Then the next question is it repetitive? We have been through this. If it's not repetitive, do not automate. We are talking about one-off activities that don't make sense to repeat them. If you are making organizing a conference once in a year, 2 years, 3 years, you know, does it really make sense to create complicated automations around it? Maybe not, because there is some investment upfront to create the automation. Is it creative? Is it different every single time? If yes, do not automate. Creative tasks cannot be automated. We are talking about creation of design, creation of educational programs, etc. Anything that has a creativity in it, it's very hard to automate. And now we come to templates. Can template be a solution? If yes, use a template. Do not create complicated automations around it. For example, registration form. Instead of creating some complex system behind to create a registration form for participants for different events, maybe you can have just one template that you copy, change, let's say 3-4 things, and you have ready registration form or something. Okay, so if it can be solved with a template, it doesn't make sense to invest in automation. Is there a tool already for this automation? If yes, then use the tool. Calendar reminders. If you use Google Calendar or Teams Calendar or Apple Calendar, something, you can just set up the reminder there. Doesn't make sense to spend hours and hours to create some automation around that. The same goes with posting on social media. Scheduling does not really make sense to create some extra new automation tool. The tool is already there. MS Teams has a lot of automation tools that might help you. But if the tool does not exist, it's time to create automation. For automation, you need process mapping skill, which sounds very fancy, but in reality is just to write down the process. So you understand it, and you need to follow the process every single time in the same way. You will have these symbols in your presentation that you can use. Honestly, you only need 4, at least 3, start and end, process in between, connector, so like how the workflow goes, and maybe decision, yes or no. That covers 80% of your needs, very probably. Here is very simplified example of a workflow for this webinar. So start of the process is when the webinar ends. The next process step is to update participation status. So who was present and who was not. Then if the person did not participate, so no, the strand goes here. I will just send email with recording and presentation, and the process ends. Another strand is if the person participated, we generate a certificate and we send email with recording, presentation, and certificate. Then the process ends and it goes and it repeats. This is super simplified, but I hope it explains what I mean by process mapping. I highly recommend, you don't have to go bonkers on this. Just some paper and scribble down what are the steps and how they follow. That's all that is needed for some very simple automations. If you never did this, I highly recommend to try, because you not only map the process, but the moment you start to write it down, you are also optimizing it, because you see the flows of what does not make sense to do. So highly recommended to try with process mapping in your organizations. Not everything, not the most complicated processes. Start with something simple. Now, what tools to use? The tool that I used and I showed is this make.com. But there is a scale of what to use, what not to use. We will start with very easy tools which do not require a lot of resources. By resources, I mean skills, time, and money. Okay. I call it passive automation tools. That's what I already talked about. These templates, built-in tools in the apps that you already use, like spreadsheets, docs, teams, calendars. Many of them already have automation tools built in. Use them, please. Use them to make your life easier. Then if we move on the scale to more complicated, more resource demanding and less easy, that's what we do here. That's the make.com or Zapier. Those are automation tools, especially connected with AI chatbots like ChatGPT or Claude Hook. Please use them to help you to define the process, to map the process, to optimize the process. So this first step to map the process, you can use AI to help you. And then also to help you to create the automation itself as like a guide. Both make.com and Zapier have built-in AI chatbots, which you can use to help you to create the automation. But you can also use ChatGPT or Claude or Gemini or anything as a chatbot guide for automation, especially in the beginnings. Then we have N8N, which is here we start talking about a bit of coding. And the most resource demanding and least easy is actual programming with coding. Unless you have person in your organization for this, do not fall down this rabbit hole, please. So keep automation as much left top as possible. And for the things that cannot be covered by these tools, try to use the Make or Zapier. That's my ultimate recommendation. Do not make your lives more complicated after this webinar, please. Now comes the, before we try our first automation, questions, something is unclear. You can raise your hand, you can turn on your microphone, you can use chat to ask as well. If not, what will happen now, the next half an hour, we will be clicking up our first automation. It's possible in half an hour, that's the beauty of it. And after that, we are basically done. So it might take a bit more than half an hour, let's see. And afterwards, we can also have a bit of discussion or Q&A, or if something is unclear. Okay, no more questions. Let's try the practical part. You will start on your own. You have task number 1 is to create a Google form. Basically the same that you clicked up for me, but you create it on your own. The Google form needs to have name, surname, and email. Those are the only 3 questions that we ask. During this practical part, whenever something is unclear, feel free to open mic, ask questions. We can share screens to troubleshoot as well. So step number 1 is to create a Google form. Simple Google form, nothing complicated. Name, surname, and email. While we are doing this and you are using your Gmail account, in case you have multiple Gmail accounts, it's very necessary that you use one Gmail account for everything, so you don't switch. It can be your personal. In case you have organizational, it's okay. Just one Gmail account. Otherwise, we run into problems later. Okay, I hope you have the Google form ready. Next one is super easy. You create a spreadsheet for the results. I will show what I mean so you don't create some random spreadsheets. Just a second, I need to share here. So you have your form ready. Email, name, surname, that's all that is needed. And if you go, this is in Slovak, you have it in English, German, whatever, but it's the same responses. And here you have button to create spreadsheets for responses or something similar in your language. And if you click it, it opens the spreadsheet. If it's not working, let me know. Okay, and then the next step is to register at make.com. I know many of you already did, but we will set up the automation platform now. We will set up the make.com. And here I will start sharing screen so you can follow up. Once again, I encourage everyone who has technical difficulties to speak up because I cannot see your screens, but you should arrive to something like this. My organization, my team, this is basically the dashboard, the home page. Francisco, Miriam, are you there or not? You are the only persons I can see. Miriam is there, Francisco?
Yeah, I am in my profile in make.com.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. Good job, guys. That's the advantage of sharing camera during webinars. You get special treatment. Okay, here on the left side, you have a lot of buttons. Only one that you need is scenarios. Okay. And here you have create scenario. You click it and you should arrive to something like this. This is our workflow builder, automation builder. They call it scenarios. We call it process or a workflow. So here we are not going to do any process mapping. You will just follow me to understand how this make.com platform works. Then you can experiment on your own. Beauty of this platform is that it's non-IT people friendly. You don't need any coding. So we will start with Google. Here you can search all the tools that they have connected. So we have Google Sheets. Once you click on a Google Sheets, you see all the possible modules that this has. We will not go through all of it, but basically you have the name of the process and what it does. So triggers when a new row is added in a spreadsheet. Add a row. Appends a new row to the bottom of a table. So it's fairly easy in this sense that it explains what it's doing. Okay. Let's do watch new rows. It opens you a setting. Okay. Now we will go one by one. You probably don't have connection yet. I cannot make new connection because I'm already set up, but you should have a prompt to add a connection or connect account or something similar. You click it. You sign in with Google and you connect the Gmail account with which you created the form. So it opens you new window with either a list of your Gmail accounts with either a list of your Gmail accounts or just one, but you need to give it the permission to work with your Google account. And once you are in the same setting as I am, you are all set. It might want you to authorize or whatever. This depends on person. Francisco done. Miriam successful as well. You are checking news already. Okay. So search method, search by path. It's good for us. My drive. And now when you click here to choose a file, you click there and you choose a file. So however you named the form, you can search here. You have a literal search tab and you search for a specific form. Then you click sheet name. You probably have only one. Click that one. And the rest you can leave and you click save. Then it asks you where to start with these new rows. You just click all, you click save, and you are set up for your first part of automation. Now here is the beauty. If you hover over the plus, it's add another module. Francisco, you have a question.
Yeah, I got lost. After choosing the form.
Yes.
Okay.
Here you choose a form.
What else? Yeah.
Here sheet name you have to select. But it's
the same one.
So in your spreadsheet you have tabs, and this is asking about the tab.
Yeah,
but it's probably
just to the form.
Yeah, so probably just one, and the rest you leave as it is, and you click save. Okay, now we click plus, and we get a new row when someone registers. That's the new entry, new data. And when we get the new data, we want to send email, preferably with Gmail. And we want to, so you find the Gmail and send a new email. For those who just connected, I'm very sorry I cannot explain where we are because we started creating our automation workflow. Try to catch up, and if not, we will send you a recording afterwards. So now we are setting Gmail. Again, you need to connect again with your Gmail because for them it's like a separate tools. So you need to do the same thing that you did with spreadsheets. You need to do for Gmail as well. Okay, I know this takes some time, so I will wait for you guys. Be set up. Now we will go through the setting of email as well. So add a recipient. First, you need to click this map. Mapping means that you can drag data across these modules. What it means that I clicked map, and now when I click to whom send an email, these are options from this first bubble that I created. Ralph is asking how about experience with automated workflow in between different systems, Gmail, MS Office. I'm not sure what do you mean, Ralph, but I have sent emails through Gmail and Outlook through make.com. That's not a problem. Not if you can specify in the chat, what do you mean? Okay, so to whom I want to send, here we need email address. And in your form, this is a bit different, but you should have email or email address or however you define the question. And all you do is you just click on it. And you can see it's added here. What it will do, it will drag data in between those modules. This means that it will create a personalized email for each one of the persons who registers for your event, let's say. Now, subject is subject. We can just write thank you for registration. Ralph means sending emails based on data in a Office Excel sheet. Never tried, but definitely possible, Ralph. When we finish with this, I will show you the module for Office Excel as well. Okay. Here, body type, we will leave it with this text, images, etc. Body content is like what will be in the email. So, text. We will just as a showcase, we will do very simple. Dear. Now we want to do the personalized email. So I will click name and surname. So when it is creating email, it will write dear and it will drag the data of name and surname for each specific email. So we have dear, name, surname, thank you for registration, 3 dots. That's it. Okay, so now what it will do, we try to click save. Now what we have created is our first automation that whenever someone registers, they will receive email of dear name, surname, thank you for registration. Of course, you add there your data. You can create more complicated emails. Now we are just learning how to do the automation. And you click run once. What happened, Miriam or Francisco? Hopefully nothing. Nothing should happen.
I think in my case, it has just opened again this menu about putting the map and then this again. Is that normal?
You probably miss some data in your settings. We can look into it. Miriam, are you successful? What happened for you?
No, I also I missed on some setups. It says it's not set up
correct.
yet, but
okay.
yeah. But I'm following up, so don't worry.
It usually puts you the part which is missing in red. So you can click on first module, and if there is something red, then you are missing that part. If you feel courageous, you can share your screen and we can troubleshoot for you as well.
It seems that my mistake, it was in the first step on the Google Sheets. It says that I have to choose where to start. Choose manually all.
Choose where to start. Okay. You do right click on these Google Sheets. Sorry. You do right click on these Google Sheets. Here we have choose where to start.
Yes.
And you click
manually,
all
or since specific.
All. Click all.
Oh, perfect. I think it was.
And you click save. And try to run once to see what happens.
Run once on the green one or on the
this purple, violet, whatever it is.
Okay, I didn't saw on the left side. Sorry. The scenario is saved, it says.
Okay, this is the save button, but if you click this, run once. It went through, but nothing happened, hopefully.
Yeah.
Okay, successful, Francisco. Congratulations. Miriam, where is your problem? Do you have any idea?
Not yet. Like now there's a star. It does not say that something's missing. But wait, failed to load data. Somehow I missed something, but I cannot choose something. So I probably forgot something.
Okay, we can troubleshoot a bit later. We will finish with Francisco. Francisco, now if you can try to fill in your form. You created the form, you need some data there. So please fill it in and then try to run it again if it works. You should receive add your data. So you add your name, surname, and email. Imagine that you are the participant and you fill in the registration form. And then try to run it once again. Miriam, do you feel courageous to share your screen for troubleshooting?
I can. Just wait a minute.
I need to give you presenter status. Just a second. To share your screen.
Okay, wait.
Okay. I see the problem. So this gray bubble or whatever it is.
One?
Yes, this is the scenario trigger. This is actually very good too. I didn't mention this, Miriam.
Okay.
So the first module is the trigger, basically what starts the process, and we needed the green bubble where the gray bubble is. So
So
that would be that would be amazing. Now, what you need is to delete the green one. You do a right click on it and delete the module. Basically, you set up the same thing if when you click on the gray bubble. So Google Sheets, watch new rows, the first one. Yes. This is all okay. You click here to choose a file, the blue button or whatever it is.
Oh, and then
No. You need to input the name of the form there. It's the fastest way how to find
okay, I
it.
have it in another window again. Need to search for it.
But I think you are sharing only
Yeah.
one. You can switch windows, I guess. It's not a problem. Unless you know where in your drive is the file, then we can also find
No
it.
idea. I'm not really using Google Forms in my daily work, so.
Okay. While you are searching for it, Francisco, success. You are muted, Francisco.
I am creating the datas. I mean the automatics, the forms. I mean, I am doing some data, just putting my name in different ways.
Okay. Okay, Miriam.
I found it.
Good. Sheet name. That one
I don't know.
probably.
Okay,
And
so
you
this
don't
is-
change anything. It's weird. It shouldn't be 3 times there, but okay. You click save.
Okay.
You click all and save. Now we go to the Gmail module. And here, no. You have a wrong module. You have replied to an email, but we are not doing that. If you can delete the red module as well. So right click on the, yes, delete module. You click on the green plus symbol, Gmail, and send a new email. The first one, yes. Subject, thank you. We need to add recipient a bit higher, the purple plus add recipient, yes. And here you, okay.
Email.
Email, yes. Okay. Okay, and below you have add body content. You click on it, yes. And for text, you write dear Name, Vorname.
Aha.
Yeah, no. You have to click. You have to click from the menu.
Yeah.
In this way, you are linking the data in between. Okay. We can leave it here. It's just for the test. Try to click save.
But okay.
Okay.
Yeah, looks good.
Run once. Bottom part of your screen, the purple button, run once. Success, Miriam, success. And now you need to also input data into the form. Do you know how to do that?
Like
You
what?
You create the link for your form. You created the form. You have this create the responder link or something. And you copy the link into some new window and you fill the data on your behalf.
Like to test it.
Yes.
Okay.
You can stop sharing screen meanwhile.
Yeah.
So you don't have the pressure of public view. So yes, you fill in the registration form on your behalf. Francisco, how successful you are? You're muted. Ah,
No, I think not a lot because should I share my screen? Probably.
you can, yeah.
Oh, no, I can't. It seems that.
Ah, sorry, yes,
don't know.
I need to make you presenter. Oh, do. You should be able to share now.
Yeah. Okay, so now the red thing is here.
Yeah, if you click
see.
the red triangle or whatever it is above. Contents, invalid collection in parameter contents. Okay, click on the big red bubble to go to settings of the module.
Settings. Okay. Here.
Okay, and let's see. Can you scroll down?
No.
Ah, okay. Did you try to send it already? Did you receive email?
No.
Probably not.
No, not at the moment.
Okay, can you go back to make.com? If you click save.
Yeah.
In the settings that you have opened, yes, okay. Try to
Yeah,
run
saved.
once.
Maybe I don't know where to fix that. Can it be that I have changed the name of the form?
No. Above the Google Sheets, you have this number 1. Can you click on it? Okay. Yeah. Okay, I need to check.
I have 2 answers here from here.
Yes, I see. The good part, Francisco, is that I have never seen this error before. That might mean that you have not done anything wrong. Sometimes there are errors in the system.
Maybe I should. There's a one thing that comes here. No, here. No, not there. Here in settings. Oh, here. Do you see that? I don't know what's that.
This is about authorization. This is, I have the same, if you notice. That's not a problem. You're not. If you click, can you show me the spreadsheet? Can you show me the spreadsheet?
Sorry, I can't because some buttons are Discord. Here.
I want to check the answers if there is some problem. Everything seems right. Okay, thank you for sharing. If you can stop sharing your screen, Francisco, for a moment. We have passed the 1 hour mark, so we will finish the official part of the webinar and then we can stay if you wish to problem solve this. Now, just like in the beginning, I would like to ask everyone to write in a chat one number. The question is the same, the scales are the same. How ready do you feel to automate tasks? 1 is absolutely ready, absolutely agree with the sentence. 5 is I absolutely disagree. I don't even know what automation is. Write one number in our chat, please. I will use this to compare the answers before and after, just for me to better understand how effective this 1 hour was. And I would like to officially thank you for participation. For those who were only listening, I highly encourage you to try. I will also send the recording to everyone after our webinar, so you can, let's say, slower create your first automation. And that's it. Thank you very much. Whoever wishes to stay for troubleshooting or discussion, Ralph, I will also try your request. You can stay, and for those who do not wish to stay, I wish you a beautiful weekend, as you probably have holidays coming. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I will also